What?
Good morning, SB. Out here trying to see if anything's looking okay. Everything it's kind of been on the fence today. I saw TSEM, MGI, space, but no real low floats, and most of these are just I'm thinking this is gonna be a pullback day. Plus the SPY gapped up. So I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some hurt feelings in the market today. Gapped up and the VIX gapped down. So they were betting against the SPY again. They got hurt again. Smart for Life is one that's supposed to be IPOing today. We're engaged in the development market, marketing, and manufacturing, acquisition, operation, sale of broad spectrum of nutrition. Yeah, not the best IPO news. Then everything else is like acquisitions or SPACs, I guess you can call them. All right, so no good IPOs out there. Yahoo. Stock futures jump after Russia reports pullback of military troops. I already knew they were gonna do that. They ain't trying to go to war. To be honest, I think nowadays, man, war is just like, bro, so tedious. So many lives lost. And now seeing history, it's like, why? Why, man? It never ends good. Fresh. Oh no, no, no. They got a Fresh Prince reboot. Why they always gotta mess stuff up, man? Why? Why? PayPal stock near death experience. Let's go check out PayPal and see what it's doing today. PayPal. Woo! PayPal definitely down there to the 114 area, which is that previous spot that I was looking at starring Kevin Hart. Exactly, SB. Everybody got nukes now. Everybody, man, too many itching trigger fingers. PayPal did enter that channel that I drew. I don't even remember when I drew this channel, but at some point I drew this channel. It has entered it. Um, I it would have to get some good news or something to try to get back out of this, because this does not look good at all. So I guess the next point, if it can push down even further, the next point might be under the 100, and it may get a little bounce off the $100 for PayPal, is my next assumption. MGI, that was a buyout, I believe. Yeah, that was a buyout. Let me go over here to Street Smart. MGI. Yeah, that's not gonna be something that I would trade, because think about it. If the company already bought all the shares that they want, right? Or if the company already got bought out at a specific price, what's the point of it going straight up? It's already moved from 9 to 10, and it looks like it's flatlining. It's had how many minutes is this? This is 15, 30, an hour, and it's just been going flat. So I'll be very careful. I would like that one to dip a little bit and test down and get an actual bottom formed and a trend formed first. It just doesn't have enough data behind it. See, the last high here was the 1007. So it can drop 50 cents to this previous high there on MGI. So I mean, that would be a better buy spot if it could test back down to the 10s and bounce at the 10. Space, I also saw up here SPCE going flat and dumping off now. It had news about space reservations for the future. So basically they're giving buyers the opportunity to get in early for their reservations for space flight. Zillow, not gonna trade that one anymore. SPY did its little gap up and scared everybody. VIX. So we'll see what happens today. Let's jump back over here to the scanners. What's up, One Life? One Life said he bought his ticket for space flight. He's ready to go. Ready to go tell those aliens about Detroit. Let's see. TSEM. Yeah, but everything else is kind of dead for me. Looking at Carnival's recent whale trades. So the biggest high float mover is CCL up 4%, which is horrible. And pretty much all the action is right here in the mid caps today. TSEM, MGI is probably going to fail, or it may not fail. It may just go flat. And then space. And we also have American Airlines back up here at 4% gap as well. So we'll have to see. On space though, I wonder you could just trade it like a low risk trade on space. Let's jump over here to Street Smart. So space, if it were to come back down into this range, then you can risk like 50 cents below the 867 here. But the only problem is how long before the next news? I mean, I know they opened it up for reservations, but like when will they say, okay, we're ready to start taking flights? Will that be in 2050? 2050? Like, when will that be? That's the only thing about investing in something like that. You'll really be future casting. Because they could come out and be like, oh, we're not going to do it. So I would say take the lowest risk trade possible on this one if you're going to trade that one. And that would be closer to that seven. I mean, it doubled that the 790s down there. So the $8 is super low risk. But the bottom on the year is let's see, looks like on the yearly chart, 690 was the bottom. So I mean, the closer it gets to that, I wouldn't say the better it looks. It just looks like it's still failing. But we shall see. Got about 10 minutes to the bell, and everything looking kind of risky today. I was looking at INDO as well. It was still struggling going down. It just never could hold that $5 like I wanted it to. Just trash. Good morning, Donnell. Sitting here looking at all these dead scanners. The things that are up big are probably going to end up either going flat or failing. So I just may just do an observation day today, kind of like yesterday, since nothing looks like it wants to play ball. I can jump over here to Street Smart though and look at those other things that I was watching over the past couple of days. Really still making moves. This is the daily chart. This is the 4-hour chart. So it's been going up for 4 days in a row. No pullbacks yet. KSCP was one that we saw grind up to the $9 yesterday and then fell off back to the 8s. I remember Daniel B had called out, I think it was RBLX, I believe. He said he wanted to see it hold 70. And it's right at 70. So I guess that'll be the point that he was looking for. And then another one was RIVN, which is holding at 65. Both of those had little gap ups. Now, I don't know if they gapped up specifically because the SPY gapped up or what, but it seems like that's the reason. Then we got GT that was at dumper. We got DWAC that got a little bit of a gap up as well. And we got Snapchat with a little gap up, and then LSIT. So all of these got gap ups, but what will stand up on the day? What will not fall? I guess we could look through some of this news here. FCX doesn't have news on the day. Apple, the Nasdaq is getting clobbered this year. Don't blame Apple stock. UMC, let's see. Microelectronics post nearly, okay, no news on today. Ford to webcast fireside chats, blah, blah, blah. Uber says DoorDash shows a need for speed heard on the street. WSJ. Diddy to slash 20% workforce ahead of Hong Kong listing. NIO says Kathy Wood loads up another 3.2 million in this Chinese Tesla rival. And they're supposed to be launching, NIO is supposed to be launching their ESV SUV in April. Delivery slated for later in the year on NIO. NIO is currently $20-something. What else? AMD, Wall Street's best news, don't care. Nvidia sets up for a significant beat and raise. Okay. And then it's also on Wall Street's bets watch list. And then Carnival with no real news on today. SoFi, Galileo's technology, whatever that is, powers H&R Block's new mobile banking app. I guess that would say that. Let's see. Yeah, banking app Spruce. Marvel Technology, Wales, nothing. Okay. Good morning, GD. Good morning, everybody tuning in. Lauren, I'm about to go ahead and see what this market wants to do in 2 minutes. What will drop? Will the SPY drop after this gap up? Is it a real? Will it hold up there on that gap up? GM extends EV boat production halt, but plans to soon resume sales. Producer price or U.S. producer price inflation stays hot, reinforcing Fed's plan to start raising rates. Canada FX debt, Canada dollar edges higher as Ukraine tensions ease. Fisker to start reservations for second electric car model. Reopens ticket sales for space flight. Okay, that's Branson's Virgin Galactic. That's what we saw. Space, the SPCE over there. Oil declines after Russia says some troops returning to bases. Okay. Trade Desk to counter Google's ad grip with a tool for publishers. Gold and wheat drop and nickel flat as Russia says pullback begins. All right, we got 10 seconds to the open. So let's see what happens. I'm going to go ahead and transition over to Street Smart and we will, wow. NIO taking a nice little jab down there. But right before the open, getting that nice jab down there. TSEM going red, space. doing its thing. Zillow, I believe, is going to end up dumping as well. It's had plenty of days of going up. It's ready for a pullback. MGI, let's see. This is the one that just is up there going flat. SPY pulling red to green moves. So it gapped up from the 439. Zillow jumping up there a little bit. Very low volume. I think that's going to come on down today, though. Too much running up 3 days straight of that. Nah, bruh. SPCE. I'd love to see this pull down some more. Let me see. Let me read some of these comments. Lawrence says, which is good for inflation worries. Don't need utilities going up because oil goes to the moon. Yeah, true. True. NIO bouncing up there. Now, NIO seems to be opening up. Let's see. What is this? This is a 25-cent move. So, So we are seeing this thing get on up there on the NIO. What's up, Lori? NIO coming up here, trying to get up to that pre-market high and falling back off a little bit. But it does have a little bit of an uptrend on NIO. So I'll put that trend line in here on the 4-hour chart. Been like it's wanting to break through that high. Yep. NIO snapping up there real quick. Biggest mover on the day as of now. Zillow went on up back to the 60s. Carnival. Everything trying to get these little moves up. But I just don't trust any of these moves. NIO was super fast though. Like you would have had to caught it right here on that 24. You would have had some nice planning there. Let's see. What was that bottom? 24, 22. Yeah, that's right at the bottom of this previous red candle. So very fast play right there. You would have had to been looking for. But now things are pulling back. The SPY is looking like it wants to get back over. What's this high? 446 is that high right there. And we are now starting to see some things pull back, and we'll see if they'll bottom out. Let's see what Zillow's over here doing. Nice little pullback there to the 59.86. It did this exact same thing yesterday at the open. Yep. Okay. 60.50. Yeah. Boy. I took my profits off of Zillow yesterday. But yeah, it's still giving a little bit of play, but very low volume today. NIL continuing to push as well. CCL. Let's see. Space gave a little bit of a pullback. Has a bottom here at the 874. Big top and tail up here on the 4-hour. So we can draw what looks to be the trend here. Whoops, that was a little bad. Something like that. Yep. Looks like that trend's not gonna hold long. All right. Zillow pulling on back there. Threw a wick all the way up there to the 60.84. I think it's time for it to come down. All of these have been on a grind up anyway. So, I mean, buying up here anywhere will be a high buy. SPY forcing its way up to this previous resistance. Where did I draw that? Was that the 445 right under that level? Will that become a resistance there? 445. It struggled with the 460 for a while. And we thought it was a 450, but it was a 460 holding it down. So we'll see what happens here. Letting the first 15 minutes play out so we can kind of gather some data. NIL coming on back down. Anything new popping up over here? Not really. Zillow getting a big old indecision candle right here. Bottom is the 59.85 there. Not trusting that one. Zillow throwing another candle up there. Okay. Trying to see where the actual trends are on these things. These first 15 minutes have been amazing for any kind of people that were holding over the night, but could go real bad real quick here, which is what I'm waiting on for those shorts to start taking over. NIO big pullbacks, so will we start seeing big pullbacks across the board? Coming back down to the previous body of this previous candle, 2450-ish. Zillow, man, wanting to break through 61 again, I guess. Hmm. Zillow breaking through 61 a little bit. That was a previous high up here on the previous day, was the 61.31. It got up to the 61.25 there, and now probably going to give a nice pullback. Space still receiving some love. MGI just working its way back down. All right. SPY did kind of get some rejection at that 445 level. We'll see if that ends up breaking throughout the day. A lot of these have hit their tops very quickly and definitely coming back down. NIO. Wonder what it can do here. What was this top level price? 24.93. Not big enough motion for me. KABL, SB called out. KABL. Hmm. KABL is definitely at the top, testing that top, probably about to dump. Did it have news on the day, KABL, or is this just continuation? Innovations Group shares spike above $3 level, and that's the news that it went above $3. All right, so let's see if we can find anything dipping. SPY retesting the 445 level. Can it get back into that 446? All right, Zillow finally coming down, so I guess it gave people one more time to pull those profits. 60 becoming a nice little level of resistance for it up there. Space was not able to break those pre-market highs. KA. Where will it come back to? What's the daily chart looking like? 200 moving averages at the 512 on the daily chart. So it's doing a gap fill right now. If we switch over here to TOS on the daily chart, it has a gap right there to the 445s. I don't know if it's got the juice to make it all the way to the 445s, but that is a gap fill. I guarantee you, if it does make it there, it's gonna be a big pullback. But I don't know if it can make it there, that 445 level. Yeah, it's already starting to cock back already. 445 will be pushing it. Zillow coming on down. Looking for a nice little dip. NIO gave everything back. I kind of figured today would be a sell-off day with how it started off. Everything going up. That's a long trap. Everything going up, you know the short's gonna step in at some point. Especially without news on the day. No way. No way they're gonna let it run. SPY tested, try to get back up there again, giving a downwards motion. Nice. Yeah, it may pull back. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. That thing looking real heavy up there. It's back up to the 330s though. But this top and tail on the 15 minute, let's see, will it break down this 321 level, 321-ish level? Big old top and tail. Okay, so now we're starting to see who's going to actually hold up throughout the day. When there's too much moving at one time, I just learned to just sit on my hands sometimes, man. Just too much going on. I need some market silence. Zillow back up there. Gave this little pullback. 60.46 all the way up to the 60.97 on that pullback, but I'm not sure about that one yet. I think it still got room to come down. KAVL looking very weak above this level of the 319 on the 15 minute. And it seems like none of these trend lines that I'm putting in are actually, they keep breaking and then failing. So it's hard to play it when the trend lines are doing that, especially on the higher flow stocks, still breaking and doing whatever it wants. We just started seeing a bunch of these go red. Let's see. IMTE for some reason is moving. Let's see. IMTE. Did they get some news or something? Oh no, they already giving it up. Let me jump over here to the scanners real quick. Already got that one on, that one. Let's cruise, AMC. Yeah, nothing else that I really want to touch right now. Did KAVL ended up breaking down, trying his hardest to hold that level of the 315, but if that breaks, I guarantee it's going to get a nice move to the downside at 315 level. SPY about to break another low. Looks like 443.96 is the low of this candle. Whoops. 443.96. Yeah. KAVL did snap through that 315 level. Has a bottom of the $3, but look at this. Look at this topping tail forming on the 15-minute. Not looking trustworthy at all. Zillow popped the 60 again. Popped straight through the 60 on up to the 61. NIO popped back up there as well. 24, 24.50. I'm just not trusting a lot of these moves, man. The risk to reward is off. KVL coming down. Was there any news on IMTE today? Integrated Media World. They secure, wait, World Integrated Supply Ecosystem secures a minimum of, what was that? 3 containers of durian product for sale in April. Nah, that ain't what I want. That ain't what I want to see. Zillow looking like it's trying to get up to $65. Yeah, everything is still green right now. And we're almost a full 30 minutes in. Everything has went green. So I'm not trusting any of it. Any of it. There's a 60-cent rip right there on NIO. Did anybody jump into any of these for their moves up? Space all the way back up to its pre-market high, double topping at the pre-market high. That's scary. And this is what I'm saying. I mean, what do you focus in on when everything's ripping? Everything. This thing's up to the 6150s. Should be finding some resistance up here soon. Space jumping on out of there, about to break the pre-market high there at the 950s. 940, 941. Yeah, it's already broken it by 1 cent. Yep, broke that. Hmm. KAVL just needs to break down this 3 and it'll be gone. 7 cents away from doing that. IMTE. Let's see. IMTE, that original point here was the 699. Definitely trying to get shorted down through there. Looks like it gives back a lot of profit a lot. Looking at these little wicks coming down. On the daily chart. Yeah. The daily chart, it definitely looks like it gives back a lot of profit. Look at this daily chart over here. Big wicks come down. Big wicks come down. Down, down, down. So not going to play that game today on IMTE. Zillow about to break into the 62s. Absolute monster rips on the open. CCL wanting to go up to 30 bucks. Everything is up. There may be some nice entries later on in the day though. KVL is super extended. 1, 2, 3, 4 times that it's went up. SPY breaking down those 440s, touching those 443s here. CCL coming on down. KVL right at the $3. Got to get a nice little breakdown through here. Getting tested, a lot of testing. We see some bigger sizes here sitting at the 3 getting knocked down. 21,000 shares right there on the 3. Somebody's trying to enter a short position. Zillow broke 62. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yeah, I'm not playing these tops. This is way too dangerous to be buying on these. Every last one of them is dangerous. At least all of them are green on the day, so maybe if they pull back, they'll continue that upward motion. KAVL got a little bit of a bounce off that $3. We finally started seeing them drop here. Ooh, that thing gave back some profit. Wow. RMTE. That would have been a very bad trade right under there, not knowing that it gives back profit like it does. SPY about to break that new bottom. So it has what, this 443.50-ish level. 443.43. Zillow getting up to that 62.50 area. Bars getting smaller and smaller on the way up, so it's getting more and more dangerous for longs to be taking positions in here. Your long KAVL. KAVL. So it had yeah, that'll be a 16-cent risk there on KAVL. Getting back up there to the VWAP. If I was a short, where would I be entering this? I could do the top of this candle right here, the 323 as a short. Would be nice. Right under that 325 level, because people be expecting that breakthrough to 325 and then get absolutely toasted to the downside. Or you can wait for confirmation, let it actually hit that level of the 322 and see if it can get over and hold the 325 and then look for failure points. So getting up there to the body of that candle right there. And let's see, will they take this first entry or will they let it test right above the 325, then enter short? Let's see what takes precedence. Can it touch the 325s here real quick? Did not get that 325 up there. Maybe you can throw a wick up there real quick before it fails. Oh, will it give us the wick? Nope. So the people that took the most risk there at the top of the body of that candle would have got paid out here, but it can still come up and graze this 325 level for another entry. We'll see. Well, pushing away from that 325, so looks like they missed their entry. Anybody that was waiting on that confirmation missed that trade right there. Complete a client profile. What? So that's crazy. All these big percentage movers are slipping their way back under 10% gainers today. So that's not good. They may actually form channels if they're not going to be ripping. I mean, sideways consolidation channels, not upwards channels. Will KAVL give another entry attempt up here at the 320s? It's pushing, pushing, pushing away from it. Okay, getting a little bit of buying pressure. I guess those are the ones that took the most risk. They're taking off right there. Now will it give an opportunity for the ones that have those scary hands that want that confirmation? $0.07 away. If it breaks this 305, it's not going back up there. Well, 306 is the low of this previous candle. Can it get bought off these levels by some little group? So struggling to get through there. Let's see what the sizes are looking like. 302 has a 10,000 shares out there, 16,000 at the $3. So yeah, they're gonna get 8 alive at that $3 level, trying to hold that up. If it comes up here and touches VWAP and starts to fail again, it's over. They better be exiting. Or if it fails to even get to VWAP at the 315, they better be jumping. 305 is the execution area. Can it break that 305? Going down there testing it very quickly. Need to see a strong break of it. course, we know these low float, low movers don't respect resistance and support so much, so they exaggerate through them. So let's see if we can get an exaggerated explosion through this 305. $10,000 shares at the 307 going down. 10,000, will it disappear? 10,000. Trying to hold strong at the 307 is an odd number for it to hold there anyway. Dropping there. Can we see it get under 10,000? So that 307 disappeared, which is not a good sign for the longs. Yep, blasting on through there, through the 305. How far does it want to push? Has its next little point at the $3. So will it slip straight through the 3, or will it find a bounce point there? $307's back up there, but with small share size. So I don't think they're going to be able to hold it. Nope, 307's disappeared off the bid. Can we see 307's back up there? We don't want to see those 306's disappear. All right, 307's, 308's, small share size though. Not even competing with the ask. .308's getting tested again. .308's disappeared. 307's back up there, but again, with that small share size, they're gonna get pushed right through. We may see a cascade here below the $3. If everybody's stop is at the $3, we may see a little cascade. Looking for it to break and hold under the 305. .305 popping up there. Will they go ahead and push it through? So they definitely struggled to hold it up there. But I think it's going to end up failing. Go over here, back over here to space. Still doing the same thing in the same area. Just looking for a nice little pullback on that one. None of these are in any rush to pull back, so that's why I've just been like monitoring other things. NIO. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. It use SB says it takes. I mean, Donnell says it takes guts to hold KAVL. I don't think it will fill that gap on the daily. Yeah, KAVL definitely downtrending. Definitely downtrending. I don't even know if that would be called guts to hold that. That's, I mean, it's just not a good A plus trade. That's all that is. Let's see, where is this trend at? Yeah, this is about to be a fake out. Got the trend and the VWAP right there at the 315. Yep, so I'm not really seeing anything that's has a big range that's moving today relative to its price and market cap. We saw some rips, but relative to their price, like Zillow, relative to the price, it was kind of a small move. So I'm good. KAVL coming up to that trend. Will it get pushed down through the floor? On the 15-minute, getting a nice little buy up signal there. I wonder, will the shorts hit it again up here at this the body above the body, the 325 area, new short position. Can it get up there? 325 and then fail. Zillow looks like it's gonna push out even more and try to double top at that 6270 level. Open to the downside of this 15-minute, the lower part of the body. That's not good. It's gonna need to hold up that 311. So it did get up there to the VWAP, but got shoved down. Will it finally be able to get a good break of that 305? This will be another test. So I'm expecting a nice move down after it breaks that 305 through the 3. Look at the 305. Look where all those orders are sitting out there. 13,000 shares at the 305. And then 22,000 at the 3. So I'm wondering, are those stop orders? Are people like, yeah, let's sell here? Can we get a cascade through those two points? SPY bounced back up to double top up here at the 445 once again, becoming a little bit of an issue. KAVL coming back up here. Can we see that rejection off the 325 for another short entry? Might be the 320s here. Let's see. I was looking for that quarter dollar 25. That's why I keep saying 25. Throw that wick up there. Yeah. Come on. 325. This is the area that I think is going to get some strong rejection. So if you did enter at the 316, at least it's giving you a chance to get out before it crucifies all of you. Come on, 325. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a very dangerous one. It can get it on this one, hopefully. Yep, so just giving you a nice little exit at the 316. It keeps struggling here. Should have already pushed up to those 20s. It's not even that far. 4 cents. That one's getting very, very dicey. Zillow finally looking like it's ready to drop. I have to come back and look at these at the end of the day, the way they're moving. SPY again not being able to get through that 445. All right, looking for the dump here. Look at these. Look at the ask. 11,000 shares at the 21. They so ready to enter on the short position. They jumping the gun. They trying to enter at the 21. Anything over the 20s is becoming that short entry. Let's see if they'll blow them out of there. 25 is definitely a short entry. You'll let it break above 340s. I don't know if you're going to get that. 325 is a short entry. Unless those shorts just get absolutely slapped. Which, look, they're not even letting it get past the 20. All right, so where are we still have that 12,000 at the 305. So that's pretty much all they got to do is push it back to the 305 and it's gone. There's 1 million shares traded per candle on this thing. So if everybody's stop gets hit, there could be a possible 1 million stops getting hit at $3. That's going to be a cascade. 1 million shares traded per 5-minute candle. So at least it gave you an exit if you were still holding at 316. Yeah, this one's just stupid choppy. Space still going up to space. Zillow still wanting to get to $70. NIO not looking too hot. Not keeping up with the other ones. SPY back up to the 445. Does not want to give up on the day. And then there's KAVL down here taking folks' money. So we look at the breakouts here. We look at the first initial breakout, failed. Next breakout, failed. Next breakout, failed. So it's got a reputation of failing those breakouts. So I wouldn't even buy breakouts on this one. It'd be a different thing if it was like Zillow or something like that, where every time they come to the top, they're blasting out 50 cents. But yeah, looks like it's going to be a no trade day for me. Well, I won't say no trade day because I may see something when I come back in the afternoon. But yeah, definitely a no trade morning with the way it's looking. Maybe something new, some new news will pop out on Russia or something. And then the oil prices actually start going back up again or something like that. I don't know. We shall see. I really just wanted to see KAVL break down $3 before I get off of here. I'll give it I'll give it 15 minutes. I give it till 10 o'clock. 62 up to the 63. It's about 75 cents there. On this initial run, it was 61 up to the 62, so a dollar. If you were holding 58 all the way up to the 62, that would have been the best way to do it. Still getting that million shares per candle. 1,600,000. Yep, the trend looks like it's changing, but you got to remember these cheaper stocks don't really respect trends like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it can look like it's changing on a cheap stock, but then that reversal, then you get that dump off the trend. It tricks you in there. It's like, okay, the trend looks like it's changing, going well, and then klapoosh. You get the drop. You get the flick of the wrist. So right now it looks like a flag pattern, but they don't respect patterns. That's the problem. You got to trade these with the mindset that you're already in the trash can. So anything can happen. I don't even trust patterns on things this cheap or anything like that. Patterns, trend lines, all that. None of that works. Because all it takes is one big company to come and mess up this whole flag pattern. There's a 14,000. There's a stack at the 310s. They're probably about to get pushed through. 310. They're trying to. Oh, they about disappeared there. Let's see. Opening up a little bit lower on the 15-minute. Can it go ahead and crack through that 305 on this candle? Every time it's open lower. So looking for that nice crack, nice clean crack through the 305 and possibly all the way through the 3. And there's the people that's like, oh, well, it held up 1, 2, 3, 4 times down here. It can definitely go up, right? Maybe it can. Maybe they're about to get absolutely trapped. That's a strong level of support right there. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the higher low. Everything you would possibly want to see, they're showing you. It just nah, bro. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. Back up to the 316 again, finding some resistance there. The problem with these cheaper stocks is that it's almost like those institutional traders have a paintbrush and they can put any picture on the wall that they want to. And you just looking, just walking through. Oh man. Volume did not make it to 1 million shares on that last candle. Got a stack of 10,000s at the 16. See if those 16s can get knocked through real quick. $319. Will they look to enter more short at the 320? Failed to get up there again. KAVL staying above $3 for right now. Yeah, it looks like that. I don't know how accurate that picture is gonna be after they finish painting their picture. They got plenty of people trapped in here. We saw 1 million shares traded. So if people are holding here, all those people, think about it. If you're trying to get paid from the market and you're a market maker, you need the most people possible holding this for your drop. So if you hold it in a range like this between, what is this, 303 and 320, and people are like, okay, it looks like it's changing trend. It looks like it's doing this and that and blah, blah, blah. But in your mind as the market maker, you're like, okay, just letting them think it's strength there, and I'm about to drop this thing on them. I mean, that's how I would think. I would hold it in one position, make sure it's getting make sure, plenty of people are seeing it, plenty of volume, 53 million shares traded on it, and I'm just expecting the drop. $0.17 is all it needs to lose here. On the 15 minutes, still doesn't look great. Let's see if it can get going. 325 was a spot that I was expecting a lot of big rejection here, though. Can we see those 325s? $321, $322, $324. Get that $325. Come on. You can do it. It was literally a cent away. Literally a cent away. Couldn't get it. It was 24. Made it to the 24s. Okay, 20's back up there. 5 cents. That's all we need is that push. People trying to buy for that breakout. About to get trapped in here. 325. 2 minutes left on this candle. Cannot hold those 20s up there for some reason. Okay, there's the 20s on the bid. Can you see the 21s? There's 21. Come on, man. Well, I guess it gave people another entry above the 20 for a short position here. And this is what I'm saying. This is the market maker winning right here. Let's see how far they actually get it to push down. Will they move it on down below the 3 now? Can we see that dump? There's a size of 15,000 shares at the 309, then another size at the 305. So let's see if they can snap it. Plenty of people trapped into this area. They're like, it's going to hold up. It's definitely going to hold a 3. Okay. There's sharks in the water. And there's blood too. Think about those people that just bought. Remember what I said earlier? Each one of these breakouts was failing. What is this? Another failed breakout. And I know people bought at these breakouts. There's some bag holders from up here at the 344, bag holders from the 322 that probably added to the position on that second try of the 320s. And now they're just about to lose a bunch of money. Looking for that breakdown of the 310. Are they trying to trap more people? They gonna do it again? They really greedy. SPY did break over that 445 level. Yeah, they may just be trapping people all day. It may just go sideways like this all day and continue to fail breakouts. Go back over here to space. Still not doing any kind of good pullbacks. That was only a 30-cent run right there. Not big enough. Z, only a little, what was this breakout? 96 cents up to the 63, so about 20-cent run up right there. Not big enough. I'm looking for $1. NIO from the bottom, 24.25 up to the 24.90. Not big enough. KAVL, a full-on market maker trap. Not good enough. Yeah, Lori, it's a bunch of failed breakouts. Now, the things that were moving good were things that were continuation from Friday or Monday. But everything else, that's why when I looked at it, I was like, look, I already got out of Zillow. I'm not about to give back my profits on Zillow. That trade on Monday, I closed the trade for another $44, but the other part of the trade from Friday was already 100. So both of them together was 145, and I was like, nah, I don't feel like giving back profits. 144, I mean. So now, will we finally get this break? How many people think this is strong support? 1, 2, 3, 4 times, and struggling to get back over the VWAP. I mean, just clawing his way. All right, so I'm tired of watching this. This one is going to be one that takes a lot of people's time if it goes flat and doesn't go anywhere and then crashes in the aftermarket, which would be funny. But yeah, I'm just going to leave that one for today. I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close up the stream. If it goes up, oh well. If it goes down, oh well. I think it's going down on KAVL. We'll see throughout the rest of the day. But appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'm not going to sit around and watch this. I can be making money doing something else. But if you're going to continue trading, be careful. Remember, this thing has a reputation of failing breakouts. So, and not even just this one. All of them that we've seen after their initial run-ups, like Zillow and NIO and all of these. Look at these little breakouts. Giving big pullbacks off those breakouts every single time. So just be careful. The SPY is at the 445 still. Hasn't made a decision whether it wants to hold it up. So yeah, I'm gonna let the market do what it does today and keep my profits in my pocket and get ready to close this thing down. Again, just one of those days where I'm sitting on my hands. Remember, if you're not subscribed, you can consider subscribing or following on Twitch. You can check out frameworkfortune.com. We have a Discord on there. I did go on there and make sure that Discord, I don't know, the guy that came in yesterday on Twitch was saying that it wasn't working. It's working. But yeah, you can join the Discord, press the connect button. It'll give you a direct link into the Discord. We drop anything that we'll be looking at over there in the day trading, or if it's a swing trade, in the swing trading chat room. But appreciate you guys. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Peace.